the Trump administration announced new presidential pardons today. Among them, someone who already got clemency in the president's first term. Back in 2019, Adriana Camberos was sentenced to 26 months in prison after being convicted in a scheme to sell fake 5-hour energy drinks. President Trump commuted that sentence in early 2021. Then in 2024, she was convicted again, along with 6 months in prison after being convicted in a scheme to sell fake 5-hour energy drinks. President Trump
Hold on, bro. Wait.
Commuted that sentence in early 2021.
Wait, what? Yeah, unmute your mic. Did y'all hear it?
Yeah, I heard that.
What did he say? What did we hear? What did he say? He
hold on,
5-hour energy drinks?
Hold on.
Camberos was sentenced to 26 months in prison after being convicted in a scheme to sell fake 5-hour energy drinks.
I'm just saying that was kind of weird. Like, I ain't know you can get paid time for selling fake energy drinks.
Man, I got a whole just got like 60 to 80 months for selling fake syrup that don't got nothing in it. Just because the people say he made so much money. The feds got him for that.
Did you see what the thing said though? She found a manufacturing loophole. It makes sense if he pardoned her because she's using a loophole that.
No, yeah, I'm not tripping on the guilt or not. I just found it funny, like, yeah, like, what you went there for? Selling fake energy drinks. God dang, man. Well,
hey, it show you how they gonna catch you on that scam, no matter what.
Hey, good to see some non-biased sentencing. Because you got sentenced. Yeah, I thought they just locked us up for anything. She got bed time for making.
Yeah, that's crazy. So Steve ain't lying. I know a nigga. He know a dude. He selling fake syrup. Fake syrup got 20 years flat.
Oh yeah,
fake.
They don't play with that. Yeah, that's just like you get time for like
50. They made 56 million. They made 56 million in 10 years.
Yeah. Yeah, because it still does the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So they still consider that just as worse as the drugs if it's gonna give them the same effect. You know what I'm saying? All right, so let me finish playing Major Mike's.
President Trump commuted that sentence in early 2021. Then in 2024, she was convicted again, along with her brother, in connection with a new fraud involving the illegal resale of wholesale goods in a scheme the FBI said netted them millions. More than a year in prison.
So basically, she didn't take the blessing.
She straight up said, fuck it. We gonna do it again and see if they do something this time.
Well. Talking stuff, Steve. Talk about this.
I'm just saying, that was some real motherfucker. I don't give a damn what you talking about. I'm gonna hit on it, and you're gonna have to give me some real time for me to say how I'm running from it. I'm on this money, man. Fuck what you talking about.
I mean, you'll definitely do that if you know you're gonna get clemency again.
A slap on the wrist. I'm going. I had a homeboy who was running. That's what I said. No joke. He had the Chinese lady had the serve connecting Kelly and used to bring it. When it came to everything, and she tried to say he was the culprit, and she tried to snitch on him, I say, man, you better turn on that woman like a mug. He only did a year in jail to come out still a millionaire. Shit, I do the same.
Gotcha. All right, let's play some more of a mutual mind.
This week, the president.
It's one of the few absolute powers in the Constitution. It can't be challenged. Way to get a pardon with a crime notorious, famous Patty Hearst, who was convicted in a bank robbery after she was kidnapped. She was had her sentence commuted by Jimmy Carter, and then later she was pardoned long after she got out of prison by Bill Clinton. But it was the same crime.
And she was in jail twice.
Right. I mean, what's extraordinary is you would think that
All right, so the topic of conversation, there's been a lot of talk around Trump pardons, right? And so I wanted to get y'all thoughts on his pardons, some of the pardons that he's given out. He's giving out, I think, over almost 2,000 this year. No, I took about 1,511, I think. What are y'all thoughts on presidential pardons, and specifically Trump pardons as opposed to others? Because he has been known to pardon quite a bit more of us than past presidents' pardons. What's y'all thoughts on it? You can go ahead, King.
I mean, I think it's just I don't know. I think it's just some Obama shit. I think he's just trying to beat Obama in a sense. Like, I think Obama had quite a few people out, but I don't think it was just us. So I think maybe he's just playing a game. That's just me speculating, because I don't really know much about this, but that's just me speculating.
Yeah. Well, I can't say I did fact check that. Actually, there have been like 3 or 4 presidents that have actually pardoned more than Trump and Biden. Actually, surprisingly, one president pardoned almost 3,000 people. There is no law limiting them to how many pardons they can do. So it's basically like a blank check. Yeah. I was surprised though. I'm like, I didn't even know that was possible, that you could just pardon them. If they wanted to pardon 10,000 people, they could, and there's no law stopping them.
Yeah. That's weird.
That's interesting. It's interesting though.
It is interesting.
Yeah. So, but here's what I found interesting about that, right? It just goes to show you the difference between the federal, state, and the federal government and the state, because when it comes to convictions, when it comes to federal convictions and state convictions and local convictions, there's a huge racial disparity, right? And so we already know what's the disparity on the federal level, right? So it's just ironic that on the federal level, this is possible. I just find that interesting, bro. I find it very interesting. So in other words, there's always access to free people on the federal level, which is exponentially different as far as we're the minority on the federal level.
That makes sense, yeah.
That's interesting, bro. I'm just saying, I just found that as kind of ironic, because on the state, man, it is hard to pardon state convictions, bro.
Yeah, that'd be a lot of paperwork. From the president level, like if you're trying to get the president to pardon you from the state, that's a lot of jurisdiction things you'd have to go through.
Yeah, because they can't. He doesn't. The president doesn't have a power to pardon any state convictions. It's only federal.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And then you gotta get that governor to try to pardon you if you're on the state, and then if that governor is like running off of like a Law and Order type of campaign, you can hang that shit up.
Yeah.
No chance at all.
Yeah, they don't got nothing to do with no skin color or nothing like that on that. It's just, nah, I'm a Law and Order. We ain't letting your ass out.
You don't give a damn about who you connected to, and none of the above.
Yeah.
So you want it? So you saying go ahead and get that federal instead of state?
Nah, I'm just saying. I just noticed with this. Oh,
people out there, that federal is day for day. So just make sure you know that.
You don't never want to do that because I ain't gonna lie, state, you got a chance to get out on parole and stuff. Federal, that's a whole different aspect.
That's day for day, day for day.
You know what I'm saying? But you still, you got different amenities. You get to keep different stuff, all kind of stuff. But that state, hey man, it come with, man. You might be in there with spiders, lions, tigers, and bears, man. Oh my! I'm just saying.
Yeah, I don't even want to know.
Yeah, so check
That's all
this
I'm
out.
saying. It ain't gonna be no regular dudes. It's gonna be dudes that's in there for life that don't got nothing to lose and don't give a damn about you being able to get out as well.
All right, so check this out. So if you look here, it shows that. It shows states, like for example, it shows Wisconsin 1600, but that's in the history of the country, history of the states. So which means that the presidents, they average more pardons than most states do in the whole history of the state's existence. That is deep, bro. So
what state was it? What state was it?
No. This was Wisconsin. They've only given 1,600 pardons in the history of the state. California, they only gave in 2025, they only gave 263 pardons. So, but we're talking about the presidents have given more pardons on average more in 1 year than states have in their whole existence. Dang, bro. That's scary, dog.
See, but you got to think about how the crime thing has changed and how many people has been incarcerated in these years and how they measure us to the other countries, and we more than anybody in the country that incarcerate more people.
Yeah, I mean, it's all different layers to it.
But I'm just saying, bro. That's it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I totally agree with you.
No, I get what you're saying. You know, saying we 5% of the whole world globe, but we got 25% of the concentration in this country. Like we, you know, out of the whole world, it's like wow, we got a lot of prison shit going on.
But I ain't gonna lie, it's a lot of people who's supposed to be, but we go overboard sometimes on people who been in the jail. And we don't even have compassion for the people who actually mentally disabled now no more. We just put everybody in jail.
Yeah. So let me throw a bone in it, right? This is what I thought about. This is what I thought about when I was thinking about the pardons, right? It's one thing I don't like about some of the pardons, and I want y'all to take on it, and I'm gonna let Jay go after me. I don't like I don't like our celebration of a lot of these pardons. You know what I'm saying? Because most of these pardons they pardon people that look like me, it's usually pardons for huge criminal activity, right? Not everyone is necessarily pardoned based on exoneration, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? And so I don't like that because I think it gives a bad look. You feel me? And in other words, we already celebrate a lifestyle that definitely is detrimental to us. You know, you can call it thug life, black culture, whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? So I don't like it because when we see that, I think that's another form of idolization or saying, okay, this is what we respect or what we will, or they sell the notion that this is what this is where we should be. I just find it a little offensive. Jay, what's your thoughts on that?
I mean, and you're talking about the pardons on the federal level, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm not big on celebrating them either. I mean, the ones that when they happen that end up finding out about or seeing about, it's either stuff like the lady that they're just speaking of, selling 5-hour fake energy shots or whatever.
Yeah.
It's a lot of white collar and blue collar crime, or it's
Mhm.
a celebrity of some sort if they are from um, I think it's all used for some sort of political gain at the end of the day, anyways, most of the time. Versus actually, but if they are doing so many, I would like to think, because I'm not, a person that goes through it and looks at them all. I would hope to think that there are some people that they actually give that clemency to that actually need it or deserve it, and not just a bunch of things to serve themselves from their position. But yeah, I think that's usually what it is. So I usually don't like to, you know,
Yeah.
celebrate them as much either.
Yeah, it's because I think about it because I'll be like, what I'm saying? Like what but then they're not pardoning any of our political prisoners who a lot some of them don't there's no evidence, you know what I'm saying, or nothing. They just rotting in there. But then we'll let somebody who literally poisoned the community for 10, 15 years out on the poison. I just find that distasteful, you know what I mean? But we'll let somebody riding in there who all they did was fight for our people. I just find to me that's why I feel it's insulting because I'm like, okay, so these are who you pardoning that look like me. Like, man, don't pardon them. They didn't do nothing positive. Like, I don't know, man. What's your thoughts on this, King? From being that I kind of gave that information, what my perspective on it. You know what I mean?
Oh no, I'm just listening, guy.
Yeah,
I don't have anything. I'm listening to y'all, man. Totally agreeing. I'm just listening.
yeah. Because
I
like
didn't,
when
because
you,
I didn't catch all the nuance and context of it. Because there was a lot going on there, which I was talking
yeah,
about.
like for example,
Yeah.
there are over 30 African American political prisoners who have no proof of no of any violent crimes, and they still locked up. They've been locked up anywhere between 5 and 35 years.
What'd you call them?
Political prisoners.
Exactly.
Yeah. Like so I'm
Exactly.
like, but you'll let out a
Exactly.
known drug dealer who poisoned the community for 20 years, but then you ain't gonna let somebody who was actually keeping the community healthy.
Message.
It's just
I
it's
mean,
just
what do we got to do? Start making T-shirts that
It's
we're behind enemy
crazy
lines. We got to
because
wait,
they
wait, wait.
do it
We got to start making
in a different
T-shirts.
way. In both of them,
See, you
they
don't give a
actually
damn.
get positive off both. That's how I see it. And they can act like you just said it and everything you put it in the aspect. You know what I'm saying? Hey, they showing it, they giving it to us, but hey, it's only can go to a certain everything because it's so much coming through. You can only catch so much. But either way it goes, it's gonna go where it go and it's gonna do what it do.
okay. And I think King was trying to finish, so that was some good stuff. Steve King,
Oh
did
no,
you?
no, I'm good.
Oh, you good? Okay, gotcha. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. No, you good. Okay. All right, Jay. Any other thoughts on that, man?
I mean, kind of like you said, and how pretty much how you guys reiterated, like,
Mm,
yeah, political prisoners, they have more. Yeah, it would make sense. You know what I mean? Like they don't have anything against them to let them out, but since they are political prisoners, they're going to keep them in there for that political
yeah,
gain. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So I mean, overall, the whole situation is kind of messed up. But I mean, like I said, that's why I'm not big on, like you said, celebrating. It's just it's all a game at the end of the day. Let your friends out, let people that'll make you look good go on and do stuff out. And, Kodak Black got out. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, they were talking about letting Diddy out right after, you know what I mean? Like the whole nine. So it's like, all right, game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, with that being said, man, free Baronza Bowers Jr., free Rochelle Saniq McGee, free Sunday Anti Coley, and free Amon Jamil Amin. You know what I'm talking about? For real talk, bro. Real talk, man. If y'all don't know who they is, but people out there watching, look them up. You know what I'm talking about? Because I
look it up.
You feel me? You know what I'm saying? For real.
Power to the people.
Straight up. Okay, then, y'all. Let's go to something else. Good stuff. All right, mute your mics.